Hey everyone, my name's Pupsker, and today I want to go over the First Descendant meta Sharen farming so that you can get fast amorphous materials, fast ultimates, and fast items. So, what is the Recon mission Infiltration? Let's explain what's actually going on. In the game, there are these zone recon missions in every general or most general maps in the game. You can see it as a drop rate, it drops mods, can drop shape stabilizer forms, but they have a drop chance of amorphous material. If you keep scrolling down though, you will see additional reward for successful infiltration. This is what you need in order to farm using Sharen. So this is what Sharen does. She does the additional reward for successful infiltration. How does this actually work? My thought is, and I think this is fully how it works. You use Sharen, you go invisible, you hack the terminals in the zone recon mission. I believe if you hack one terminal, it's at like a low drop chance. If you hack two terminals, the drop chance goes up. And then if you hack all three or all four terminals, depending on how many there are, it'll have the full acquisition chance of 20% and the full acquisition chance of 1.6% for that shape stabilizer. So this is a faster way for you to get ultimates, items, amorphous material, shape stabilizer, and you'll technically farm up a bunch of guns and items that way as well. You can also, I believe, fully run it on hard mode if you want, in order to farm up the hard mode amorphous material. You have shape stabilizer, passionate sponsor, right? You have a bunch there, but if you scroll back down, you'll see amorphous material pattern 71, drop chance, and a shape stabilizer. Sometimes the amorphous material that drops in this screen here will be different than the one that drops here. In hard mode, I believe it's always different. So that one's 70, but the one that you need to infiltrate for is 71. So Sharen is actually required to get certain amorphous material if you're in hard mode. So keep that in mind. Daily reminder, use Nexon First Descendant creator code if you want to support the channel. There's a 1 minute time limit and you can still do the disable nearby surveillance towers, but we don't really need to do that. So I'm just going to quickly show you the mods now that I use with Sharen, and probably all the mods that you'll actually need. But that's how the farm works. You go invisible, you run in there, you hack the towers, you get amorphous material. You still have to kill the boss that spawns, but as long as you level up your guns and use mods, not really going to be a big problem. Now, Sharen mods. All you actually need on Sharen is duration mods and to level her up. When you max Sharen's level or get her, I believe, active camouflage to its maximum level of 4, the default duration on it is 10 seconds. So you definitely need to upgrade her because it is not a long invisibility, okay? I have upgraded it with mods and it's up to 11.7 seconds, which isn't as long as I need it to be for some of the bigger maps. So get her to higher level. I was just waiting to get her to a usably high level to make this video, but level this bad boy up to level 4 and you should be okay. So her second ability, active camouflage. There are other duration mods I could throw on if I'm feeling really silly. Try to throw on what, like outstanding performance, battle of, yeah, but that's okay because this perfectly works fine. So these are the mods I have on her. Skill duration, I have to level it up, but skill extension. MP accelerant, have to level it up, but skill duration. You could maybe swap that out with an outstanding investment. I didn't check to see which gives more skill duration. I don't really care. I was just quickly throwing them on. I don't really care about multi-talented, but Battle of Stamina as well works if you just need like some quick extra skill duration. Get that extra 8.8%. Upgrades this from 11.7 seconds to 12.4 seconds. At level 10, that 50% skill duration is actually going to be great because it'll be about 15 seconds, so buys you 3 seconds of extra time. Now, how do you actually do this farm? You're going to want to do it in a private match, either normal or hard mode, depending on which item you're farming, which amorphous material. I am specifically farming the Divine Punishment amorphous material 14 from here, but we're going to teleport around so you get an idea of how to actually do the farm. So, when you teleport in private and public matches, it throws you into a random session. So sometimes there will still be a timer on the recon zones and sometimes there won't be. So make yourself a private session in Albion, make it normal or hard, and then just go to the field you need to run. From there, we're going to run it, and you're going to get a good idea of how much amorphous material you can get. So it's down right here. If they spot you, run away, restart the mission. But if you have a small duration, and if you can't get these done in time anyways, doesn't really matter. But let's start it. Go invisible. Once you're actually invisible, jump on over, hit this one. You gotta infiltrate that. Hit that one here. You have to infiltrate that. And then you'll want to hit this final one right here. You'll infiltrate that. It spawns the boss. Kill the boss. That is literally it. It is that simple, everybody. I didn't get any amorphous material. It's rubber banding like hell, but that's okay. So now it has a 5-minute timer. What are we gonna do? We're just gonna teleport on over here until we start getting some loot, okay? Because it might take a couple minutes. We could get unlucky. You know how you teleport into this next session? This might have a timer on it. It's not always at 0. We lucked out, doesn't have a timer. We're gonna teleport around for the next like 5 minutes, see how much amorphous material we get. After all, the drop rates, it's not like they're really high. I'm invisible, so I can just go in here. I go in here. You see how this one's much closer? Makes it much easier. Much faster, right? And then that guy spawns there. The boss, kill him, get extra loot. I haven't actually had it proc 2 amorphous material at one time, but unfortunate. In theory, this is how you should do it. I don't think you have to like assassinate the boss or anything. I think you just go in and kill him once you hack all the terminals. If I'm somehow doing this wrong, I cry every time. But yeah, it's really not that terrible. You can always just shoot the boss in a group. So if you have a group, Sharen can go in and infiltrate, and then you wait until... Okay, this was terrible. You wait until everyone else is in. Sharen goes in and infiltrates, boss spawns, everyone else kills the boss. You see how I left this one alive? You then kill that one, and then kill the boss. It's cause I didn't have enough time to do the whole thing, so... Hey, I still got another amorphous material. I think that one dropped as the extra bonus drop, because it came after the item from the mission. Either way, I got 1 amorphous material there. Not bad, and I only got it using 2 of the infiltrations. If you do 3, I think you still have a higher drop chance, but if you're low on time and you mess up, I don't bother resetting it. If you can reset it, go for it, but hey. Again though, if you have a group of people, Sharen can go in, she can do the infiltration, and then your group of people, no timer, can then run in and take advantage of the fact that you as a Sharen hacked the devices, and then they also get the better drop rate. So you can do this in a group if you are the lone Sharen. You don't have to, but yeah, you can, and then help your teammates out, right? Kill him, boom, we did it. We got inorganic biogel. Okay, no actual amorphous that time. My inventory appears to be full. Unfortunate. Sorry, I've been grinding this for a little bit. Oh no, I should have deleted more of those. Oh well. So you just keep doing that until you get all of the amorphous material. The game, if you look into the access info section of the game, it'll always tell you where you can use amorphous material, where you can farm it. You can look at your own inventory constantly to see how much amorphous you have. Go to consumable amorphous. Okay, I have 4 14s and I have 1 13. Luckily, 14s are the ones I want. Farming for Divine Punishment. I have a bunch of these ones as well. And if you hit acquisition info, it tells you where to farm the item. But if you hit linked stabilized device, I actually need to pop this at the Echo Swamp Hard Abyssal Void Fusion Reactor. Certain amorphous material can only be opened at these, the Void Mission Fusion Reactors, and they have corresponding ones the same as corresponding bosses with the other amorphous material. A lot of people didn't understand that or haven't like understood that yet, but yeah, keep that in mind. These are technically Recon zone farms, so we are farming these to do the mission I just showed off, the like zone reactor. Words are hard and I get so confused half the time because there's just so many words that are similar. Oh, okay, little lag spike, love it. Then we kill him. And guess what? We're gonna get a little bit. Oh, we got a shape stabilizer form 3. Look at that, we didn't even get an amorphous. We got a shape stabilizer. So Yep, this is an incredibly fast meta amorphous farm. It's just that you need to keep in mind, you need to do the void fusion reactors in order to open these amorphous material, meaning you will need to farm up the void missions to get all of the like polymer, organic, all the void shards. Do that in hard mode if you haven't unlocked, because you get 3 times the amount of like void shards and everything. Oh, as you can see, this one still actually has a timer up of like 35 seconds, 40 seconds. So this is what I was talking about. When you're spawning in, private or public, it throws you into a session, a random like private session that might still be created, and it might still have timers on it. So you can just get a little unlucky, right? I'm definitely gonna be using that Shape Stabilizer 3 on my Amorphous Pattern 14. Hoping that I get a better drop rate at the Divine Punishment, because I'm just legitimately trying to finish that quest up. It's actually annoying me, because I just want it done already, and that's not quite happening. But let's see if for this final one, if I end up getting a final amorphous material or not. I wanted to see if I'd get a double amorphous material drop. It still hasn't happened to me. A little sad about that, because like I just want amorphous, man. It's not that deep. I just want my amorphous. So, successful infiltration, amorphous 14, not bad, and biogel. So we see the mission success, strategic outpost. And yeah, we got one of those. It doesn't say anywhere whether it's a successful infiltration. I'm just pretty sure as long as you hack the terminals, you're good, but it literally does not say anywhere. So if I'm for some reason doing this wrong or I'm insane, let me know. But yeah, that's how you farm up using Sharen, using your invisibility to get all of that extra loot. Let me know what you think. Sub, like, and use the Nexon creator code, First Descendant creator code, Pupsker, #8809, if you want to help support the channel and end up buying things, because I did sign up as a Nexon First Descendant creator, because, I mean, I plan to play the game a lot. It's not like I can sign up to be a creator for the other looter shooter I play. I cry every time. Either way, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Cheers.